When the sky fell and the surface became a nightmare, humanity had no choice but to retreat. But in Ling Cage Incarnation, survival isn't just about fighting monsters, it's about confronting belief, technology, and even other humans. The world has ended, but this isn't about destruction, it's about what comes after. Ling Cage Incarnation isn't just another action-packed Donghua. It's an exploration of human evolution, information control, and the meaning of being human in an age of technology and ruin. Welcome back to Sci-Fi Junkies. In this video, we're diving deep into Season 1, including mind-blowing fan theories and hidden symbolism that'll make you think twice.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Ling Cage Incarnation is a Chinese sci-fi animation produced by Yuekui Entertainment. Season 1 aired from 2019 to 2021 on Bilibili, with a total of 16 episodes. The story follows the last remnants of humanity, now living in fortified strongholds like the Lighthouse, a towering sanctuary built to withstand the horrors that roam the surface. With civilization collapsed, the organization known as the Lighthouse deploys hunter teams to scavenge what's left of the old world. Marc, our main protagonist, is one of their elite soldiers. But as he delves deeper into each mission, he uncovers dark truths about human experiments, ideological control, and a past that refuses to stay buried. 1. Themes and messages. Ling Cage isn't just about action. Behind the explosions and armored suits, it explores major themes of existence and control. There's a constant tension between science and religion, freedom and order. Are humans truly free if their hopes are manufactured and managed by powerful institutions? In a world reduced to ruins, survival isn't just about courage, it's about technology. And in Ling Cage, salvation comes in the form of a high-tech combat suit, the MU-2 type heavy exo-suit. Worn by Marc, this suit is more than just military equipment. It's a symbol of humanity's last stand. Designed for impossible missions, it features a 3D mobility system, heavy firepower, and a collapsible shield. It's not just a weapon, it's a physical extension of Marc's will and trauma. Marc is far from a flawless hero. When he's inside that suit, we don't just see a soldier, we see a human being, burdened with impossible choices, forced to keep fighting as hope slowly slips away. Beyond the war and exo-suits, Ling Cage brings emotional complexity through the relationship between Marc and Ran Bing, a character who serves as the emotional core of the series. Ran Bing is more than a battlefield partner. She represents trust, hope, and the fading sense of humanity in a world that's grown brutally cold. Their bond reveals a softer side of Marc, someone burdened with responsibility, but still trying to hold on to personal connections. Their tension-filled moments highlight deep themes of trust and sacrifice. In a world of betrayal and uncertainty, they must choose loyalty to the mission or to each other. Ran Bing also serves as a mirror for Marc, pushing him to confront his doubts and giving him the will to carry on. Their relationship adds an emotional layer that makes Ling Cage more than a war story. It's a story of humans struggling to feel alive. Marc begins his journey as a soldier, tough, loyal, and deeply human. But as Ling Cage unfolds, we witness a terrifying evolution. In a desperate moment, mortally wounded and marked for execution, Marc undergoes an extreme experimental procedure, melding alien biology with his own. Some fans theorize that a parasitic spinal graft was involved, explaining the brutal and visceral nature of his mutation. His body mutates, strength surges, and eyes flare with rage. He emerges no longer just a man in an exo-suit, but something else entirely. A hybrid of human instinct and monstrous power. A weapon of war, but also a symbol of how far humanity is willing to go to survive. But power always comes at a price. And this raises a haunting question. In the fight to defeat monsters, how much of your own humanity are you willing to lose? And just when Marc is pushed to the brink, about to be destroyed by a deadly laser assault, Bing intervenes. She sacrifices herself, offering her life energy not to complete the transformation, but to save the man beneath the monster. Whether it was to restore his consciousness or to calm his rampaging instinct, we'll never truly know. But her decision was final. Her essence merges into Marc's broken body, and she dissolves into light, leaving behind nothing but memories and pain. What remains is a hybrid, half human, half beast, bound by loyalty, guilt, and the haunting silence of loss. In the end, it's not just about survival. It's about how much of your soul you're willing to sacrifice to protect someone else. Shadows in the Dark by Yuekui and her mysterious gang. Though she only makes brief appearances in Season 1, Bai Yuekui instantly grabs attention. With her striking design and calm, confident demeanor, she introduces a new faction, one that operates outside the lighthouse in the Church of Light. Yuekui leads a well-armed group that seems to have its own agenda, one that remains largely hidden. Their presence is subtle but heavy, like shadows watching from behind the curtain. Mysterious, independent, and seemingly more knowledgeable about the Shigoku beasts than anyone else, her group raises more questions than answers. Who are they really? And what do they want? Season 1 doesn't give us answers, but their presence is a chilling reminder that the world of Ling Cage is far bigger than we thought. 2. Visuals and animation. On the production side, YHKT Entertainment pulled no punches. The 3D animation is handled with gritty realism, metal textures, dim lighting, and a suffocating atmosphere. The environments feel lived in, heavy and oppressive. The dark color palette helps build a convincingly bleak dystopia. 3. Production process. Did you know? Before the Donghua became popular, many fans discovered Ling Cage through the MU2 heavy-duty mecha action figure made by Mozhao. But what's truly impressive is how this series was made. Studio YHKT Entertainment has shared several behind-the-scenes videos on YouTube, revealing their cutting-edge techniques, from motion capture and rotoscoping to particle simulation and dynamic lighting. For example, the battles with the Shigoku beasts combine hand-keyed animation with live-action motion capture, giving them weight and realism. To bring depth to Marc's emotions, the animators used facial motion capture from live performers. Subtle expressions like tension and rage were carefully translated into 3D animation. The team also built a fully realized 3D model of the post-apocalyptic surface zones, complete with lighting systems and weather effects. Each episode reportedly took up to 3 months to produce, with most scenes rendered in real time at high precision. If you're curious, check out their amazing production documentary series called Ling Long Yan Fa Chi Lu, which mean Ling Cage Development Record, on the official Bilibili Variety YouTube channel. What's even more fascinating is the sea of fan theories surrounding Ling Cage. Some fans interpret the spiral, seen, for example, in the swirl-shaped candy, not as a literal motif, but as a symbolic element. It may represent deeper themes of evolution, memory, or repetition woven into the fabric of the story. In this world, faces are often hidden behind helmets and armored masks. But it's more than just battlefield protection. It's a visual metaphor. These characters aren't just hiding their identities. They're concealing fear, sorrow, and even doubt toward the system they serve. And then there are the emblems, the lighthouse, the Church of Light, powerful institutions that shape hope and belief. But what if both science and religion are just tools of manipulation? What if the pillars of truth are really walls meant to blind us? Some fans even see Marc as a prototype of a new human species, perhaps a successful mutation, or maybe a failed product of biological experimentation. These theories elevate Ling Cage from being just another sci-fi action story into something far more profound, a warning, or perhaps a prophecy. Ling Cage Incarnation is a Donghua that doesn't get nearly the attention it deserves. But it has the potential to challenge Japan's dominance in the sci-fi animation genre. With its layered themes, jaw-dropping visuals, and mind-bending mysteries, it deserves a spot on your watch list, especially if you're into Ghost in the Shell, Blame, or Evangelion. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please help and support us by like, subscribe, and leaving comments so that this channel can grow and provide better content. Do you think Marc is still human, or just a pawn in a far bigger evolutionary spiral? Thanks for watching. We will review the Ling Cage Incarnation Season 2. See you in the next video. Bye!